Partying while traveling goes together like peanut butter and jelly, like orange juice and champagne, like you and subscribing to my channel. But partying on vacation means you're partying in someplace new, someplace you aren't too familiar with, you don't know anybody. So there are some additional dangers to look out for compared to when you party back home. And that's what we'll be talking about today. Hey everyone, it's Troy from FlowFreely.com, and today we're talking about party safety when traveling. Now, I've done my very fair share of partying all over Europe and some United States. Europe is easily better at partying than the US is, so I picked up on a thing or two. First thing I want to talk about is if you're traveling alone, I recommend not partying. I know that's tough, well not for me, because I'm introverted, so partying alone is like completely off the books. But if you are considering it, understand that no one's there to look out for you. Even if you meet someone in the hostel, or you meet someone while you're just roaming around, and it's hard to tell people's intentions if you've known them for a while, let alone if you just met them. So avoid partying alone at all costs. If you want to take a vacation and you want to get blasted, bring someone with you, bring a friend with you on the vacation itself. And plus, traveling with people just it's so much better overall anyway, in my opinion. But it poses the additional benefit of having someone watch your back for you, and you watch theirs. So whether you decide to party alone or not, or you do have someone or a group of people with you and you guys go out, what can you do to mitigate the risk? Well, the first is to not get too crazy. I've made the mistake of getting too crazy. Luckily, I'm a guy, so I don't really have much to worry about. And I don't know, I couldn't imagine what it's like for girls out there. But I got too crazy and nothing really happened to me aside from spending way too much money that I didn't have. Again, another story for a different time. If you go too crazy, you kind of lose control. You kind of stop taking in everything around you and you kind of just go with the flow, which you don't know where that flow is going to take you. What if it's like whitewater rapids and going with the flow just leads you down into like a pit of sharp, jagged rocks? So don't get too crazy, which means stay vigilant, which is the second thing. Partying in a new location means you should probably be more vigilant than you usually are. If someone's doing some sketchy stuff, I'd trust your gut and say, yeah, this is a sketchy dude or sketchy girl, and I don't want to be around this person. And even telling people no doesn't get people off your back half the time. And if someone's being creepy, even if you tell them no, even if you think you've gotten rid of them, just stay vigilant. You never know what they could be doing, where they could be hiding, where they can be watching from. And also, don't leave your drink unattended. This goes for whether someone's being weird or not, and really this goes for if you're traveling or not. Leaving your drink unattended, with so many people moving around, pushing around, your drink can get lost in the crowd, can be, you don't know what's gonna be done to it. I know how things get when you're out there. You know, you're just partying, you know, you're having fun, you set your drink down because you have to go take a leak real quick. You don't think about what could happen to that drink because you're just worried about getting there and getting back as fast as possible. And so if you're gonna remember anything, remember not to leave your drink unattended. Make sure you're kind of holding it so that it would be hard for someone to slip something in without you noticing. And the last thing I want to talk about is having transportation methods on speed dial. Maybe not necessarily speed dial, but having them programmed in your phone somewhere, whether it be a note, whether it be actually in your contacts, whether you just use Uber or Lyft or whatever, and have a plan. Driving while drunk, never okay. Don't do that. Understand that buses and trains, they shut off after a certain time. So if you're planning on using a bus or a train, by the time you get out of the club, those things might be gone. They might be done for the night. And that's why I recommend having the taxi number readily available. You know, have backup plan after backup plan after backup plan so that you can get home safely after that night and have like a ridiculous story to tell from there on out. Because you will be having some ridiculous stories to tell. I promise you that. And so that's really all I got for you about party safety. Always stay vigilant, always keep an eye out, but have fun at the same time because it is a lot of fun. It is an insane amount of fun, 100% worth it. Mostly if you got people with you because I feel like groups of friends make everything better. But so yeah, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you went down, subscribed, hit that bell icon for notifications whenever I upload, as well as leaving a like and sharing this video with friends if you guys are planning on partying on your vacation anytime soon. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.